Today is 13th August 2025, Wednesday. Pampa Kuchlan here, a member of Hosla, a senior citizen care startup organization, reading news from Hosla Radio. After Pampa's celebration of Rakhi Purnima, including members and passers-by, the members of Hosla is preparing for Independence Day celebration on 15th August. The senior members perform on various topics throughout the week. They contribute significantly. The credit goes to the inspiration of Hosla CEO Shantanu Mukhopadhyay. Today, I am here to bring you some important news through news reading. The headlines: Pakistan Army Chief threatens inquiry against Justice Verma. Vote theft claim of Congress. Protest at India Gate. Parliament approves new income tax bill. Jammu and Kashmir Police raid 8 locations in Srinagar. Directorate General of Civil Aviation issues show cause. PM Narendra Modi likely to visit US. Trump tariff impact. Indian economy has not slowed. Memories of late father, a guidance. Next lunar eclipse on 7th September 2025. Pakistan Army Chief threatens. 12th August 2025. Washington. Former Pentagon official Michael Rubin slammed Pakistan Army Chief Asim Munir over his recent nuclear rhetoric, saying that Islamabad was behaving like a rogue state with the war-mongering. He compared Pakistan's de facto ruler with Osama bin Laden, the terrorist behind the 9/11 attack, noting that Munir's recent remarks were reminiscent of what the world has heard from the Islamic State. The controversy centered on Field Marshal Asim Munir's recent remarks, in which he threatened that if Pakistan goes down, it would take half the world down with it. The comments were reportedly made during a meeting in Tampa, Florida, in the presence of US military officials. India has formally condemned Munir's threat of nuclear war. In a statement, the foreign ministry noted that nuclear saber rattling is Pakistan's stock in trade and expressed regret that such remarks were made from the soil of a friendly third country. Munir also reportedly threatened Reliance Industries Limited's Jamnagar refinery in Gujarat, which is the largest single-site refinery complex in the world, as a possible target in any future military conflict with India. Lok Sabha Speaker announces 3-member committee for inquiry against Justice Verma. The Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla Tuesday announced setting up a 3-member committee under the Judges Act 1968 for inquiry against Justice Jaswant Verma over the discovery of unaccounted cash currencies at his official residence. The members of the committee are Justice Arvind Kumar of the Supreme Court, Justice M.M. Srivastava, Chief Justice of Madras High Court, and Vasudeva Acharya, Senior Advocate of the Karnataka High Court. The issue relates to the accidental discovery of a huge pile of currency notes at an outhouse of the official residence of the Justice Verma, then a judge of the Delhi High Court, during a firefighting operation on March 14. Vote theft claim of Congress factually incorrect. August 12, 2025. New Delhi, the Election Commission on Monday described as factually incorrect the claims of vote theft made by the Congress and party leader Rahul Gandhi during a protest march here. The poll body issued a fact check on the claims made by India Bloc. The Election Commission shared a list of documents in support of its claims of transparency in the special intensive revision of electoral rolls in Bihar. The evidence included video testimonials of representatives of political parties before, on, and after publication of draft electoral rolls in Bihar, contending that it was committed to the highest degree of transparency at the field level while conducting the SIR exercise. Protest at India Gate over Supreme Court order on stray dogs, animal right activists detained 11 August 2025. Protest rippled across Delhi NCR as the Supreme Court ordered the state government to ensure no stray dogs were seen on the street, with organizations and individuals including PETA India condemning the decision. Delhi police detained a group of protesters who gathered in front of the India Gate to protest the Supreme Court decision to send all stray dogs to Delhi NCR to dedicated shelters set up by civic authorities within 8 weeks. Parliament approves new income tax bill 2025. India's parliament has passed the income tax bill 2025 set to replace the 1961 Act. The new bill aims to modernize tax laws without changing rates, simplifying terms, and reducing complexity. It will likely to take effect on April 1, 2026 after receiving presidential assent. Jammu and Kashmir police raid 8 locations in Srinagar in case of Kashmiri Pandit Nar's killing. Sarala Bhatt was abducted from the Habba Khatun hostel of Seri Kashmir Institute of Medical Sciences in Saura on April 18, 1990. Her bullet-ridden body was found dead the next morning, reopening the case of the brutal murder of a 27-year-old Kashmiri Pandit nurse more than 3 decades ago. The Jammu and Kashmir Police Special Investigation Agency late Monday conducted raids at multiple locations to gather evidence. According to sources in Jammu and Kashmir Police, Bhatt was abducted and killed by terrorists affiliated with the Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front (JKLF). A note labeling her as a police informant was found on her body. Police sources said Bhatt had defied militant diktats to Pandits to quit government jobs and leave the valley, and had openly challenged the JKLF's authority, which led to her killing. The sources said that the raids were part of efforts by the SIA to fulfill the Jammu and Kashmir administration's resolve to identify and prosecute those behind heinous terror acts of 1990s. DGCA issues so cause. The aviation regulator, the DGCA, Directorate General of Civil Aviation, issued a so cause notice to Indigo concerning lapses in simulator training for approximately 1,700 pilots. The regulator discovered that critical airfield training was conducted using simulators not qualified for operations at specific airports like Calicut, Leh, and Kathmandu. Indigo acknowledges receiving the notice and is currently reviewing it to respond within the given timeline. PM Narendra Modi likely to visit US. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is likely to visit the United States next month, a report said today. While Narendra Modi is scheduled to attend the United Nations General Assembly in New York during the visit, there are chances that he might meet US President Donald Trump too, the report said. The meeting is aimed at ironing out trade issues and arriving at a common ground on tariffs, the Indian Express said in the report. Narendra Modi's likely visit to the US assumes significance since it comes at a time when the ties between India and US have been impacted in recent months after Trump claimed to have brokered a ceasefire between India and Pakistan, a claim denied by New Delhi. Trump tariff impact. Indian economy has not slowed, too early to gauge GDP effect. Chief Economic Advisor V. Anantha Nageswaran said today that the momentum of the Indian economy has not slowed down after the United States imposed 50% tariff on India. CEA Nageswaran also said that it was too early to assess the impact of US tariffs on the gross domestic product, that is GDP. Suresh Raina appears before ED. Former Indian cricketer Suresh Raina reached the Enforcement Directorate office in Delhi on 13th August to appear for questioning in illegal betting app-linked money laundering case following summons. How memories of a late father, a guidance from senior pro helped Shahnawaz Khan to biggest medal. 18-year-old from Pratapgarh in Uttar Pradesh leaps a personal best 8.04 meter to finish second behind Sri Shankar Murali at World Athletics Bronze Level Continental Tour meet. On the most important day of his budding career, 18-year-old long jumper Shahnawaz Khan took a moment to remember his late father Nasimuddin before stepping on to the runway to compete in the final of the World Athletics Bronze Level Continental Tour at the Kalinga Stadium on Sunday. He wrote a message on the back of his bib. It read, 8+ jump. I miss Dad. Youngest of the 12 jumpers in the final, comprising some of India's best, the teenager turned the field with 8.4 meters, his personal best, in the fourth round to go into lead before Commonwealth Games and Asian Games medalist Murali Sri Shankar fought back to clinch gold with 8.13 meters. A silver medal around his neck made it a special evening for the long jumper from Sangrampur village in Pratapgarh, Uttar Pradesh. Get ready for blood moon, next lunar eclipse on September 7. The next full moon will appear on September 7, 2025. It will be a blood moon. It is a total lunar eclipse when Earth's shadow completely covers the moon. The blood moon calls for introspection, an opportunity to confront buried emotions and reassess life choices. We all are eager to enjoy the spectacle. Ending here today. Best wishes to you all. Thank you. Namaskar.